I'd like to tell you about a subscriber call the other day that illustrates a common misperception. This subscriber was worried that he'd made a mistake. He'd started out enthusiastically, bought a couple of top funds, but then when he looked at his next issue of NoLoad FundX, one of his funds had fallen down the ranks. Even though the fund was still a hold, he called to ask, how can I avoid making this mistake again? Surprisingly, I don't view this as a mistake, but a strength of upgrading. As I explained to him, in a perfect world, our buys would continue to be top performers indefinitely, or at least for a year so we could realize long-term gains. But in the real world, markets change, and fund leadership changes along with it. And that's what upgrading is all about, responding wisely to real-world changes. Funds move up and down the ranks each month, depending on their performance relative to their peers. Funds typically move gradually, but not always, and we don't consider a shorter hold a mistake. Rather, we view it as an opportunity to reposition for gain, and an important part of our active strategy. Consider that when a fund falls down the ranks and we're prompted to sell it, we may be sidestepping future weak performance. The FundX ranks are relative, and they position us in funds that are doing better. So the caller didn't make a mistake. He just didn't expect his fund to drop so quickly. When your plan doesn't work the way you hope it does, you may perceive a mistake. But an actual investment mistake is what can happen when you don't follow a clear plan to reach your long-term goals. Recognize that the performance of one fund isn't going to make or break your long-term goals. Rather, it's the cumulative return of all the funds you own over years. One fund that slipped down the ranks more quickly than you'd hoped won't matter in the big picture. What matters is that you understand your plan, have realistic expectations, and keep a long-term focus. We're here to help. Give us a call. And thanks for watching.